a lot of videos of individuals who have been tearing down signs, many of these taking place in New York City, of Israelis presently being held hostage in Gaza. There have been some tense confrontations that have taken place there. Is the White House's view that these actions should be condemned, the pulling down of them, or that that's a form of peaceful protest?
Look, I've sort of kind of seen the reporting here and there. I think it was from last week,
There's
right?
been like 30 million videos that have gone around.
No,
so
I know, I hear you.
widespread.
I hear you. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going.
Is that peaceful protest to pull that down, or should you not be doing
I'm just
that?
not going to go into specifics on that particular thing. What I can say, there are real violent protests and threats that are happening right now. And senior administration officials are aware of these reports, which are deeply concerning. And that is something that we're focused on, right?
So to be clear, it's deeply concerning that people would be pulling these things down?
I'm just saying, as it relates.
Grateful if you take the question just to see if there is a position the White House has on that just for going forward, because it's created a lot of divide in this country right now.
I'm happy to.
As to what's appropriate. Then if I can follow quick, vandalism that we saw take place outside the White House. Is the president concerned, is the White House concerned that these protesters, in this case vandals, could get so close to the White House that they could vandalize it, that they could get their hands on the gates outside of the White House?
I would have to refer you to the Secret Service on that and the Park Police for questions about the way the protest was handled.
Is the president comfortable with the way it was handled?
I would have to tell you I refer you to Secret Service. That is their focus. That is their job, and so I would refer you there.
Does the president think it's appropriate for people to put red, bloodstained hands on the outside of the White House?
Obviously not. Obviously not. We just don't see anything in their proposal about creating, for example, an earned path to citizenship for Dreamers and others. There are things that are fundamentally missing, and
so obviously the White House doesn't like that specific proposal yesterday, but is the White House open to any sort of policy changes as it relates to the border in conjunction with the supplemental? Or are you only entertaining negotiations on the funding side of border issues?
Legislation, and so they can address it. Only they can do that. And so, look, we want to have a serious conversation. We want to be able to talk to Republicans and see how we move forward in a real way. But, we believe that if Congress is serious, they should fund what the president put forward. And that's how we believe should be moved forward, how we should move forward on this. But they're not serious. What we saw from Senate Republicans is not a serious piece of
Someone asked about the immigration proposals, whether you were willing to negotiate on policy or funding. It sounded to me like you were saying funding. Is that accurate?
Well, what I'm saying is that in the in our national security, right, supplemental, which is emergency funding, there's border security there.
You're willing to negotiate one of the proposals that came from Senate Republicans?
No, I was very clear. We don't think that's very serious. We don't think that's serious at all. No, we do not. What we're very clear about is, look, on day one of his administration, the president put forward a comprehensive immigration proposal, And so we're happy to have conversations as it relates to what the president put forward, but what we saw from Senate Republicans is not serious. Okay, right behind you. Yeah.